What's going on, guys? So today on this Shoky review, we're going to take a look at another Blue Destiny unit. I swear we've done more of these. And of course, this is the RX-79BD-3 Blue Destiny Unit 3 Exam. And it is the EFS. And it is from the Mobile Suit Gundam side story, the Blue Destiny video game, which is pretty cool, I guess. If anybody played it and knows what's going on there, that's fine. And you got HDUC, like you do. Great shot of the Destiny 3 right there. Destiny 3. The Blue Destiny 3. And actually, you have the Blue Destiny 2 coming up here to attack. This guy's glowing pinkish color. This guy's glowing greenish color. I assume that's all because of exam mode. Don't know exactly why this one's green, that one's pink. Don't really care, to be totally honest. I just know exam mode is pretty cool. So let's look at the rest of the box. You know how we do. And of course, come down here, and you've got RX-78BD-3, Blue Destiny Unit 3, obligatory rear and front shot there. And you've got actions, because I always see that. Beam sabers, left hand, wide range of motion. Twin beam cannons included. That's actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And you've got head unit right there, so you can do it with exam or not exam. Hold on, between two styles, regular version and exam. Sweet, okay. And you got markings, yay for that. You got all the weapons, like you normally get. And you've got number 209 in the HDUC line, so we're way up there. Got BenderHobby.net, all the repeat of the stuff we've already seen. And on the final side, we've got an actual read-up there, basically saying that it was a spare unit. It was originally supposed to be used for parts, not really intended for battle. But after the first one got blowed up and the second one got stolen, they needed to use it for actual battle, so yay! And then you got to read up there real quick, kind of the game and the previous two units. And there you got, please don't stick a 3-year-old in a Blue Destiny's face. It will hurt it. You figure out which way I meant that. And you got a little guy with a toilet right there. All the obligatory warnings. 1,600 yen. Really nice and affordable kit for what you get. And you got illustration is by Morishita Naochika. One of my favorite artists indeed. By the way, 0 3-year-olds will be unhappy. And new Blue Destiny. Still upside down. If you don't know why it's upside down, neither do I. So, no build montage for this, sadly. It was just trying to get all these kits built all real quick, so skip right to the review. Let's go! Blue Destiny. Alright, guys, here we have the Blue Destiny 3 out here, and well, not looking very blue, if we're totally honest. Whereas his brothers in combat were actually incredibly blue, this one is incredibly white. As the read-up said, basically, instead of painting it blue like the other ones, they actually left it white, like the original ground-type Gundam that it came from. So that's actually kind of the truth, that these guys are ground-type Gundams, just modified. And to answer the question that is already going to ask, no, technically speaking, the Blue Destinies are not considered Gundams, because they were never actually never classified directly as Gundams, despite the fact truly being a ground-type Gundam that's just heavily modified for different types of use, including the exam system, of course, which is the whole reason why this whole thing happens. So it does look pretty cool, and we're going to skip articulation and stuff like that because it is identical to the previous two, so we're going to look at just the things that are different about this guy. The head, for instance, is actually... well, it's the same head that comes on a Blue Destiny 2, same Gundam type head, but it just looks cool because it's in white. You can choose whether or not you want to go with the exam mode eyes or the normal mode eyes. I went with the green just because I wanted to keep it very Gundam. Something about a white Gundam with red eyes would bother me to a degree. But if for some reason you want to do that, you always have the option. So you got the red eyes and the red stickers for the camera. So you got the camera stickers up there in the head. And of course, because he's number 3, you get a 3 and you get the EFF. It goes there. And you do the same thing on the back side. Now, one thing you can definitely do, it gives you an option here. I got extra stickers left over. You can pick which 3 you want. You can go with the more roundish style here, or you can go with the blockier kind of digitized letters there, one way or the other. That's your perfection. Whatever you want to do, and that's not the word I wanted to say, but hey, it works. Now, he does actually offer a couple different things. You got yellow. Well, that's not new, but he's got a yellow sticker there on the chest, yellow stickers here on the knee, just like the Unit 2 did. And he does have the backpack like the Unit 2. Now, one thing of importance to note here, you got red inside the thrusters. And as you guys can see here, this thing is shining gold. I've said this before, red actually does contain a bit of gold, and using the marker I did, it just went like that, filled it in with some paint, and you see as it dries and separates, you actually get a gold hint to it. It's not actually like a whole lot, but it's there. I can see it with my own eyes. And something different I did back here, instead of using the stickers that they've been giving us, I actually painted the white parts here and then the part of the central vents there. So you actually do get these wraparound stickers we've looked at before, which are actually engineered fairly well. But in this case, that's just Gundam, or yeah, white Gundam marker applied very, very carefully, and then silver Gundam marker in there in the vents. You can see like a little bit of spillage, but I think it came out very well. Also made sure these little side thrusters down here got the red marker of doom, as it were. And the guns inside the chest, with a hint of silver, just because. But this guy is actually pretty cool. You do have to make sure that these little stickers right here are lined up very well, unless you maybe have a Titan's blue, like a navy color there to actually paint over that. So they want all that to look the same, just to really kind of change this guy up. If you really feel like it, if you feel like trying to paint those little tiny triangles yellow, hey, more power to you, buddy. Do it what you gotta do. Now, this guy does come with a ton of accessories. We'll start out with the basic ones that all of these guys come with for the most part. You've got the normal little machine gun that we've seen multitude of times at this point. You've got the ammo clip that he does come with spares of, just like his brothers. And just to differentiate, I added a little bit of silver just for the heck of it. It does have the swing out buttstock. Whoop-de-doo. No kind of weapon storage for this guy, but he does have a side handle, and it plugs into the hand. Super easy, no problem. Easy peasy machine gun squeezy. And he does come with the left hand of smackage, so you can totally just whap, totally smack some sense into somebody else if you need to. Or, you know, I don't know, wave hi to somebody like a good Blue Destiny waving, "Hi, teacher. Hi, my name is Blue Destiny 3. My brothers are dicks." And actually, I really like expressive hands, but I'll probably put that back on him, to be totally honest. As for other guns, we get this nice beam rifle. We saw this before on the Blue Destiny 2. You do get the green sticker right up in there for the scopy scope. A little silver paint here and here, just to give it a little bit of detail work. It does have the swingy handle right there in the middle. Plugs into the hand like you do. No problems on that. Actually, that's my preferred weapon for this guy, because it's just beefier than that stupid little ground type machine gun. He's just like, yeah. You do get shield. I like the fact that they gave it his own shield. Like, this is a different one, so this is a much more heavier duty type. I believe this is like a space type shield. Somebody's going to correct me, I guarantee it. But of course, EFF logo there. You got the Federation little star anchor thingy there. And plug on the back side that does go straight into the forearm, just like so. It's a little bit loose, but it is what it is. And you can rotate it however you like. So you can turn this, and you can peek through the window. It's a cool shield. I like this thing. Is hefty. It is a hefty little plastic shield. One thing I screwed up on, my panel line marker decided to just go rogue on me, so it got a little heavy right through there. It is what it is. But I like the fact that because these guys are so similar, you know, the basic Gundam for all three of these is identical. So the fact that they gave them different equipment, this guy has a shield different from the other ones. The Unit 2 has a more Zeonic style shield, and the Unit 1 has a ground type shield. So this is actually pretty cool. It has a heavier, like more spacey type, hefty Gundam shield. I appreciate that very much. Now, of course, he has more weapons. His handy hand is sticking out there. This is nothing. At least not on its own. So it is actually a little partial shield dealy here. One thing I want to do, I want to go ahead and yoink the normal shield out, because this is pointless without this. So here we have that little twin beam cannon, and we actually saw this very, very similarly on the Gym Thunderbolt. So that's the first time I've encountered it. It is a weapon, of course, that's been used a lot. And I think, actually, if I remember correctly, did I say Gym Thunderbolt? Might have been the Thunderbolt Gundam. Either way, one of those things, along with a whole bunch of others. So it's pretty cool. I really do dig it. I'm assuming this is more or less like an ammo canister right up here. You have a quintessential scope. I love the fact that that thing is actually a separate piece. It's not painted. It doesn't have to be a sticker. And to utilize this, you just unplug it from the hand. And I'm going to do it on the left arm because I like doing it. It is ambidextrous, so you can plug it in on the left side or the right side. I actually very much appreciate that. So you just line it up. There we go. And, can't see. You take the handle, you got the thingy there, and you just plug it down through the hand and right onto the gun. And there's that, no problem. It looks pretty sweet. But then you take this, you line up all the holes on the back side to the holes on that side. It's real easy. And boom. Very basic, very pew pew, bang bang, gonna kill that thing over there. Die. Die, Zeons. Die. Kind of thing. Can you tell I've had too much caffeine today? And, of course, you've got these slots here. That means... Ooh... Now, I like to sketch the shield up just a little like so, so you actually get the guns sticking out the base there. You definitely don't have to do that, and I don't believe it even says it in the instructions. I could be wrong. I just went, hey, I could still use this, because now that is a hefty, hefty boy. Look at that. That is a hefty little ground type, not ground type Gundam. I dig it. I dig it a lot, guys. So, that's it for accessories and stuff. Alright, so we can't have the Blue Destiny boy out here without actually bringing in everything else we've looked at from the Blue Destiny side story. So I'm bumping the camera. So, one of the main reasons for the story to even exist, of course, the good old Ifrit exam, which is really being a pain in the butt today. Like, I dropped it, I set it down, and it fell over once already. But it falling over actually allowed me to find the part I didn't know was missing for the last blue boy we looked at. I actually did not realize his shield was missing, and the Ifrit actually fell right where the shield was. So, quite amusing that's how that went down. But you guys can see here how they are exactly the same. So, shoulders are the same. By the way, his shoulders do have the same pull-out gimmick like all the other ones. The head is exactly the same. Of course, I went green with this one, green with this one. Stickers are identical with the exception of Xeon. Of course, you can swap this out for the EFF stickers, I believe. Or EFF shoulders, I should say. Sorry. Articulation is exactly the same as previously stated. So, you can see these two boys together. And then, of course, going all the way back to Mr. The One right here. Did you see that thing just slowly fall? It's like, gravity. His ankles. Now, that is one thing. This one has these dumb white ankle covers, and that's always really annoyed me, but it's part of the look, so it is what it is. And this one suffers from the same problems that the other ones do. You're going to have to, if you're really going to go there, you got to glue together and seamline the ankle armors because they're a pain in the butt. But that's a good group there. Let's put the Ifrit in the back. So I might actually have to do a display with these guys, just like this, you know, with the Ifrit and stuff. But also, I really got to bring up the fact that none of this would be possible for any of these without this guy, the Gym ground type, which is the kit that these are all based off of. So, I mean, obviously, story-wise, these are Gundam ground types, but the Gym ground type came first. So you'll get that 202 runner in all of these. And being that this is 209, you know, it's way down the line in comparison. But all the engineering, for the most part, a lot of the parts are shared between it. Oh, by the way, you do have the beam sabers. I still have those put away. I apologize. But you know what beam sabers look like. You got two of them right there. And they do store in the legs exactly the same. But, you know, like I said, without this guy existing, these wouldn't exist, at least in their modern form. So, yay for that. So guys, that's going to be it for the review of the Blue Destiny Unit 3. It's a fun kit. I like the differences in between. Plus, I'm happy to kind of see it pop up in a white mode. Honestly, if you really wanted to and you had all three of these guys, mix and match, because all the parts are going to fit and everything like that. I would definitely, you could totally do one heck of a kit bash with all the different parts from these kits and get even multiple kinds of blues, maybe some different kinds of grays, stuff like that. Really mix it up. But obviously you can see right here, one major problem, this ankle armor is splitting as I'm trying to articulate that foot. But it's my fault for not utilizing that foot correctly. These guys should be in a space battle and they're not. It's kind of stupid. But hey, I don't have spare stands at the moment, so it is what it is. But if you like this guy over here or any of these guys, make sure you go back and rewatch all of the Blue Destiny videos, which will be of course in the cards up here. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up, because the like system is a little bit wonky, as we discovered the other day. So make sure you hit that thumbs up if you really do like the video. And of course, hit that subscribe-ish button down there. Trying to hit 3,000 in the next month, guys. So we can actually hit the good, the 2-year anniversary of the channel with 3,000 subscribers, because that'd be really great. And now, if you want to help try to support the channel in another way, actually donate a little bit per month, you can totally hit up the Patreon right here on the screen at patreon.com/SHOKYReviews, or all of this is in the description down below, of course. And for a little $5 a month, you can totally help me out and really keep the channel moving forward, because the more stuff comes out, especially near the end of the year, it's going to be harder and harder to keep up. So every little bit helps. And also, if you want to go ahead and get a Shoky shirt, you can totally do that. There's a few of them here on the screen, but of course, in the description down below is where you can buy them. And that way you can show off that, you can show off you're part of the Shoky Nation. So, that's it, guys. I will catch you on the next review, and remember, as always, keep on building.